Now I'm using this caged system. Just practicing keeping my hands in this places. Only time you learn to speak to me. Okay. Okay. Every time I sing to you, I get goosebumps on my chin. Every time I think of you, I go insane, and then I think of what they do and what happened to you. A rainy day in a place no one wants to be. Turning your eyes away so they can't see the humanity. One, every time I think of you, I cry for you. What can they do to you? Timothy Ward. yay, 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 yay. Birds is flip flopping on the people. Birds is flip flopping on the people. He like Rosie O'Kelly. Now he called her man in a wig. Ha 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 ha. But he only does it for views. He's not serious about what he says. All he does is stir up stuff for views. They talk on the phone sometimes. It's all a big game to them. They just do it for views. Hello, Tasha. Who are you? I just do it for views. People just sometimes go out at it with each other for views. That's all they do it for. I don't even think that when Berg says that Rosie is a hosey, cringy, whatever he says, he's just bullshit, and he just does that for views. I think it's just all in the name of, stirring up views for the channels. I don't think they have anything against her. I don't think Bergs really has anything against transgender people because of what he said last night on his chat. I think he just does it to stir up views, just like the all the stuff he says. It's just I think it's just pretty much for views and for the channel, for the stick, the act. It's the act of being an entertainer, being the heel, being the heel. That's what you are on YouTube, is a heel. Like Marshall said, Elvis said, Travels. It's about being a heel. A heel is someone who's just a villain when it comes to wrestling, professional wrestling. I've got my kid here and I'm practicing some data entry. I'm practicing a little bit of data entry work to get a data entry job. Maybe if I could even work from home on data entry. See, you just have the thing here to do your typing. How you doing, Tasha? How's it going? You said you were having a noise in your van. Is your motor okay in your van? Is it doing okay? I saw all those mini bikes yesterday. They were having fun. There was a lot of people out there. The YouTube community is a funny place to be. They fight with each other, for views. Drama comes this way, drama goes that way. YouTube. Soteria Live. Back in business. Soteria is now. I'll head to the races. That sounds pretty cool. We're gonna race their mini bikes today, huh? Oof. I guess I'll turn this stereo off. I don't want to run this stereo all the time.
Programming on this station.
I've got a local station I listen to. It's a public station. They don't really have any kind of. It's a public station. They don't really have any commercials. It's a commercial with no stations. I do station with no commercials. So it's nice and rainy and nice and relaxing here today. And just nice and relaxing. I need to learn to use my my built-in battery and learn to boondock. I'm thinking about switching insurance back to the truck, to the pickup truck, and heading out and start boondocking and start staying in my camper more and boondocking. You know, just getting in my truck and practice boondocking and practice parking in different places. You know, boondocking in different places. I guess if I never try to boondock, then you know, if you never try to boondock. So, who else is in here? Tasha, good to see you. Who else is in the house today? I've got my record player. I can run my record player on 12 volt DC. But what I want to get is what you call a phono preamp. Okay. A phono preamp is just a little thing. Record players don't have any power in and of themselves to be able to generate enough power to run themselves. But record players don't have any voltage in and of themselves in the pickup heads, the pickups in the record player. You have to have a device, a sensitive device that can catch the signals as the needles running through the grooves of the record. And a phono preamp amplifies the signals to a level that can be broadcast to a stereo. And you take the phono preamp and plug the phono preamp into that car stereo. And I've got a bunch of records. And when I travel in my camper and live in my camper, tapes don't do very good with humidity in a camper. I think to make it feel like home, I would take a few records with me. Take a few of my vinyls, with me. Not a lot of vinyls, just a few vinyls, and have a special closet or whatever for my vinyl. And just have maybe 50 records, 30 or 50 records. I got like 500 records. And if I have just a few records, and I can trade them out, I can put some of my stuff in storage, in a storage bin, like Tasha has a storage unit, have some of my other stuff for someone's house. That hot storage unit may be too hot for record albums. Maybe I have a friend and I'll let my record album stay at a friend's house, and I'll let my friends take care of the records. And I'll just switch them out and get a few at a time and listen to them in my camper while I'm traveling, I just gotta find a good place to put my vinyls, I'm thinking maybe underneath of there. I'd say maybe in here with my clothes in the closet. Maybe have two shelves. Have an upper shelf to store stuff and hang clothes in the closet and put my vinyls in here. Inside this door closet. That's what I can do. I'm gonna have DVDs in here. Stuff like that. And I'll have my vinyls in the bottom shelf. Hello, Arlie. Hello, how are you? I think these clothes hanging up in here, these kind of hanging rods are difficult to deal with. See this hanging rod, how it works? It's aggravating. Laura Lee, good to see you. I don't think I'm going to hang stuff in here. This camper is built for this to be a hanging area. It's a pain in the neck. Get this stuff off of this hanging thing. I'm sorry, guys. I need to get my thing to my tripod. That's what I need to do. And it's almost impossible to put anything, to do anything, man. Okay. Laura Will said, see how they are? It just doesn't work very well. I've got a hanging rod in my, in here, and I make this hanging rod. See? I make this hanging rod in the closet. I'll set you guys inside this closet. So. And this is so much easier. Coffee maker, I don't need it. I don't need a coffee maker. So if anybody has a closet, you know, like that, the bathroom, and I was thinking of putting a curtain here so when I take a shower, my clothes won't get wet. See, it's a better thing. See, I made that into a shelf. That's a removable shelf to go there, and I can put my vinyl records in here along with a lot of other junk and stuff that I don't use. So, you know, it's about, I didn't have these divisions in these shit closets before, you know, but I added these division closets, and that really adds a lot to it. It's so much more revolutionary to store stuff in here, you know. And so I think it's a lot better that way. You know, I can just hang my clothes up in here. It creates so much more space. And get rid of this, that thing there. I don't need that big old thing. Hello, Laura Lee. Blazed in the desert. I have them in my house. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those aren't good. Those aren't good things to use. Oh, yes, guys. And it's good to see everyone in here. Yeah, good to see you. Okay, so what's new, everyone? What's everyone else doing on this rainy day? What I want your name and day. What is your name, Rhoda? What is your name, Jeremy Kerr? What is your name, Angie? What is your name, Paula? What is your name, Jeremy Kerr? What is your name, Lindsay? What is your name, Paula? What is your name, Jeremy Kerr? One in the club there, we looked at each other. Love at first sight with this day now. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name, Angie? Is your name Paula? I think I need to use the metronome. Metronome. The metronome is built in. This is my metronome, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry I kept y'all out of the action. I like the pink thing. What pink thing? Pink thing? Oh, I don't know what pink thing. Okay. Oh, the pink thing. I like that pink thing. Huh. I wonder what pink thing you're talking about. I don't know what pink thing. Anyway, this is my metronome. It's a tuner, a guitar tuner and a metronome. It helps me to keep in tune. What is your name, Paula? What is your name, Angie? What is your name, we spoke to each other, but we're silent. Let's go play some Parcheesi. Let's go play some Parcheesi. Oh, thought I would try and practice now. I'm just practicing along. Was pointed the other way. Oh, the pink thing. Oh. Are you talking about the pen? The pen is pink. This, I have a, here's a coffee maker. There's my, camera was pointed the other way. I don't know what pink thing. Oh, it looked much bigger. Oh, yeah, it was just the ink pen. Yeah. So, that music I was playing just, woo, Larly, good to see you. What kind of music does that sound like? I'm just learning, you know. I'm not any kind of musician, real musician. I'm just learning, you know. What kind of music? Alright, and so I've got a pea cup. I can't wait to get some Venetian blinds, get rid of those curtains. Yes, it was a pen. What kind of music does it sound like? I know it's not, maybe real music. Yeah, okay. It's not real music that I'm playing, but, Does it sound bluesy or folky or anything? When I'm playing? Ga-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Poo, 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 poo. But when I get a job, it was very peaceful and glad. Staying in the camper, working, getting a job and working, instead of living out in the country and driving to work every day, thinking about just having my camper on my truck, and through the week, I'll just boondock in the city, Lexington, Kentucky is about 25 to, my job would maybe be 30 miles from here, to drive every day 30 miles. Instead of just driving back and forth every day, I can just have my camper and just boondock on the city streets through the whole week when I'm working. So I don't have to drive back and forth from Richmond to Lexington every day. I can just stay in Lexington and boondock on the streets like Marshall, like Elvis Travels, He was going to work and as a security guard, and when he's doing a security job, he comes back to the Lisa Marie and just parks and lives in it. See, that's what he does. He lives in it without paying rent. You see, that's what I want to do, is live with your family or pay minimal rent so you can. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, Lexington is 25 miles from here, 30 miles from here. So Lexington is not very far away from me. I'd like to see you, Laura Lee. That would be nice. We could get ourselves some lunch or go shopping or whatever you wanted to do, Hang out or whatever, Maybe some street shooting or whatever. Whatever you wanted to do. I'd like to see you. Yeah. And so, that would be a good thing. When I get to working some more, I'm just practicing my data entry. I've got my computer, a keyboard. It's a actual keyboard. I worked in the office doing data entry, and a girl was throwing it in the garbage. There's a girl that was throwing it away, and she was giving it away to somebody because she didn't need it, and I took it, So it's really been a blessing having this keyboard that girl I worked with. So, keyboards like that, it's a USB, you plug it up, But I've realized that stress and aggravation and drama just, that's nice. I like the orange. Oh, yeah, orange. Oh, the orange keys? Yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? Just stress and drama turns me into a different person. When I'm stressed out, or over people, or, anything that upsets me, it can turn me into a different person. Turn me into an evil person. It can turn me into an evil person. And I think people that are bipolar or have emotional problems, maybe I'm a little bipolar. Maybe I'm a little bipolar. A little bipolar. Can bipolar people feel like they're hearing voices talking to them in their head a little bit? I don't know if they do or not. Maybe I'm a little bipolar. That's why things that go on with me. It is darkness. And when you go through bipolar, people upset you, especially like hate, haters or bullies, haters. If there was haters, you deal with haters. No, the things trigger me. Triggers are, like, having people I have to be around all the time, If there's somebody I have to be around, like neighbors, that are triggering me. I let my neighbors trigger me yesterday. I don't like people next door to me having a big bunch of people there, because I don't want to be around a bunch of people. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be around a bunch of people, and I don't like being around people that have big groups of people. People talking nasty and vulgar and stupid. and I have to hear it. You see what I'm saying? I have to be right next to all that vulgar talking, nasty, and not knowing what somebody's going to say or what people are going to talk about. And even though I have my fence up, my little privacy fence, you see, I'll show you. Honest. I think my channel is about being honest and real. Well, they're just like Appalachian hillbilly people. See what I'm saying? I put my fence up. They haven't lived there very long. Maybe better than, not as bad as the other people. Because this is a subdivision, okay? This is a subdivision. This is a subdivision. Okay. I'll show you. There's rules in the subdivision, okay? But these people have chickens. You see what I'm saying? These people have chickens. It's against the rules. They have chickens. See what I'm saying? It's against the rules. They have chickens. They're supposed to have them. You see what I'm saying? They're not supposed to have chickens. It's against the city ordinance, the subdivision code. This is a subdivision. This is a subdivision. You're not allowed to do that in this subdivision. And even though this is a subdivision, they're not supposed to do that in the subdivision. They're not supposed to do that in the subdivision. This is a subdivision. This is a subdivision. This is a subdivision. It's where I'm living at. With my mom's house is in a subdivision. It's a subdivision. It's not just out in the country. I don't just live out in the country. That's the only... Well, nobody's complained on them, you know? Nobody's complained on them. But, I mean... You know, just, I mean, people, I mean, there may be good things about Kentucky, and there may be good things about, you know, in small towns and in rural areas is a good thing. But if I was going to advise someone to move to Kentucky, I wouldn't advise them to move to Eastern Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky in the mountains is a lot of drugs and meth. And people that take meth, you know, and they go and buy cold medicine. They go and buy cold medicine. They go buy a lot of cold medicine. You know, they buy a lot of cold medicine, and then they make meth out of it. See what I'm saying? And the laws there have a lot of problems in the mountains. You know, people buying cold medicine and making meth out of cold medicine. I mean, not too far from here, they busted a meth lab a long time ago. See? It's just, I mean, I'd say that you know, they're not friendly people. They're not nice people. They hate gay people. Hillbillies don't like gay people. Jackson County, oh, like Kentucky, that's good. Yeah, Jackson County, there's some good people there. But I wouldn't, I mean, if you're, some of the places are good. Your grandma's farm, it sounds like a good place to be. Anyway, positive people, you know. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. I just did something. Yeah, it's getting bad. Yeah, I didn't know you had relatives in there. Kentucky. Oh, didn't even listen. Miss. Staying away from it. Okay. Oh, mercy. Yeah, good to see everyone in the house today. Did you go in the rain? I went into the rain for a few minutes. Ooh. I wonder who else is live today. Live on YouTube. Yeah, sorry. So good to see everyone. Whew, cut myself. Ugh, cut myself a little. Yeah, it is peaceful, isn't it? It really is. I'm going to get off here for a little bit. Yeah, you're right. The triggers are not good. Triggers are not good. I'll let you guys go. Thank you for coming here, Laura Lee. I appreciate it. I'll let you go. Catch you on the flip side. Like, share, subscribe, join the revolution. And I will catch you if the sun does not shine.